Hi, welcome to the September 2021 Bourne Review. I'm Susan Barlow. First, some headline news and announcements. On September 15th, the Barnstable County Board of Regional Commissioners voted unanimously to send a pair of letters to state regulators expressing forceful opposition to the Massachusetts Army National Guard's Joint Base Cape Cod's machine gun range proposal. Selectmen in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Sandwich have publicly expressed their deep safety concerns about the proposal's impact on drinking water and the environment. The range will cost taxpayers $11 million and be located on top of the water reserve, the sole source aquifer for drinking water for Upper Cape towns and Yarmouth. The range will require clear cutting of 170 acres of pine barren forest and disrupting the environment of some endangered species, with an additional 5,000 acres needed for surface danger zones where projectiles may fall. The machine gun range proposal is now undergoing a federal EPA review. Beginning in January, all Massachusetts state schools, including Cape Cod Community College, will require students and faculty to be fully vaccinated to be allowed on campus. On September 17th, Congressman Bill Keating and Senator Ed Markey announced they have received assurances from the Department of Defense that the PFAS contamination on the base will be cleaned up. PFAS, per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, a group of man-made chemicals that don't break down and are called forever chemicals. At the September 21st Selectmen's meeting, Nancy Sudman was recognized for over 50 years of service to the town as executive assistant. Her last day is September 30th, and we wish her a long and happy retirement. The 20th anniversary of 9/11 was marked by towns across Cape Cod. Bourne held a ceremony at the Sagamore Fire Station where an artifact from the World Trade Center is located. Miss Kelly Heed was appointed to the Recycling Committee, and Mr. Carl Spillhouse was appointed Associate Member of the Bourne Zoning Board of Appeals during the September 7th Selectmen's Board meeting. Our new interim town administrator, Timothy J. King, now has a contract with the town for a salary of $3,017 per week. The position is temporary while the board searches for a permanent replacement. The town of Bourne is looking for residents to join the search committee to find a new town administrator. If interested, go to townofbourne.com and fill out an application. Applications are due by October 12th. FiOS is coming to Bourne, or at least to parts of it. Verizon trucks, escorted by state police cruisers, have been spotted in neighborhoods in Buzzards Bay running wire for FiOS internet service.
Fantastic. How soon till it works?
Maybe about a month or so before they get everything up and running.
Okay. Thanks.
FiOS stands for Fiber Optic Service. Cape Cod hospitals desperately need blood. Appointments are required at all blood drives. Blood drives are being held all over the Cape during October. To make an appointment, please visit capecodhealth.org/give-blood. You can schedule an appointment on their online calendar. The Nicholas G. Ciaros Blood Donor Center in the Cape Cod Hospital is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. by appointment only. Call 508-862-5663. Now for our top stories. The pumpkin patch at the Bourne United Methodist Church is open, and they have a terrific selection of pumpkins this year, from big ones to perfect littles. And some white snowflake pumpkins of all sizes and some crazy gourds. While pumpkins and gourds are from the same family and are considered fruits, not vegetables, pumpkins are edible, but there are edible and inedible types of gourds. Many gourds are grown just for their decorative nature.
So, welcome to our pumpkin patch. And all the pumpkins that you see here, the sale will benefit the Bourne Food Pantry in its entirety. And the pumpkins themselves come from the Four Corners area of New Mexico and Arizona. So the folks benefit down there. And all the effort here is volunteer effort from the Bourne, Catawba, and West Falmouth Methodist churches. So please come by and buy a pumpkin, support the Bourne Food Pantry. We start at 10:30 in the morning and go until 6 p.m. But on Sundays, we start a little later after the services. So it's 12:30 or 1, I believe, until 6 p.m.
So be sure to stop by and get as many pumpkins as you can. The pumpkin patch is located at the Bourne United Methodist Church next to the Bourne Library. At the September 21st Select Board meeting, Fire Chief David S. Cody announced that the Pecasset Fire Station has been declared unsafe to house firefighters or their emergency vehicles upon inspection by a structural engineer. All station operations will move to the Call Fire Station on Thomas Philbrick Road in Monument Beach. A mobile home will be placed next to the station to house firefighters assigned to that station. By state law, fire vehicles must be garaged in cold weather. A proposed new fire station would replace these two stations. The Pecasset Fire Station was built in 1947, and the Monument Beach Fire Station is from the 1920s. The Southside Fire Station Feasibility and Design Building Committee was formed in 2017. The group seeks a 3 to 5 acre parcel to build the new station somewhere between Waterhouse Road and Barlow's Landing Road and Shore Road and MacArthur Boulevard. Voters at town meeting will take up the issue of the proposed expansion of the outfall pipe located at the Mass Maritime Academy. The Buzzards Bay Coalition, in conjunction with Wareham Wastewater Treatment Facility, have proposed to greatly expand the Wareham Treatment Plant into a multi-town plant and pipe all of the treated wastewater into the canal at the Mass Maritime outfall pipe. Currently, Mass Maritime dumps 77,000 gallons per day of secondary treated wastewater into the canal. This level of treatment does not remove damaging nitrogen. Nitrogen damages our eelgrass and shellfish beds. The Buzzards Bay Coalition proposal would put 3.5 million gallons with a permit to increase up to 10 million gallons per day of tertiary treated wastewater into the canal from Wareham, Bourne, Mass Maritime Academy, South Plymouth, and Marion. Two of Bourne's most popular events took place with great success. On September 18th, the Canal Region Chamber held a Cape Cod Canal Day in Buzzards Bay Park. Large crowds sampled awesome food from local food trucks, craft beer and wine, and perused arts and crafts from over 80 vendors. 3 different bands took the stage under the gazebo and played rock and roll, country and western, and a New Orleans type of jazz, entertaining young and old. Cape Cod Canal Day also featured a 5K road race, a cornhole tournament, and a children's zone section. Also on September 18th, the Wampanoag Day Powwow was held at the museums at Uptuxet, a special event celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Bourne Historical Society and the 20th anniversary of Wampanoag Day at Uptuxet. There were hands-on traditional arts and crafts demonstrations, making corn husk figures, dream catchers, and wampum jewelry. The Wampanoag Nation singers and dancers performed, along with the Herring Pond Drum, Red Hawk Singers, and the Eastern Suns. Native food was also served. The Bourne Historical Society has obtained a new train engine, and it's on display at the museums at Uptuxet.
Hi, welcome to the museums at Uptuxet. I'm Skip Barlow. I'm part of the building and grounds team here at Uptuxet. I've been on the team for the last 10 years. You'd be surprised who are on this team. You know, we have people like Ted Ellis, Richard Anderson, Paul Gately, Neil Angel. These people from all over the community, Dan Warnicki, who come here, Pauline Sampson, they come here and help with projects to make it happen, to update and protect our history. And I'm at the Cleveland station right now. It's right behind me. And I'm going to move over to our new acquisition and explain to you a little bit about it. When the government acquired the canal in the early 1930s, their first thought was to widen it, because the original canal was really deep and really treacherous and very narrow. So in the process of widening it, they acquired a lot of land. Then they had to move a lot of sand. In order to do that, they brought in narrow gauge railroads. You can see one right here. This is a small piece. They're easy to move. They just take them apart and move them wherever they want. They had curved pieces to make very sharp corners, and they had special engines for these tracks. And behind me is one of the narrow gauge steam engines. This engine happened to be built, I believe, in around 1910. Has a very short wheelbase, so on these tracks it can turn pretty sharp. It can tow 15 cars of sand, and there's pictures of them towing this much sand. They're very heavy. They have a boiler, and they filled them with water, and they were very short wheelbase, but they were really workhorses. That's what they were. We were fortunate enough at the Historic Society to acquire one of these this year, and there just aren't that many out there. We got one, and we moved it here to Aptuxet. We will restore it, and we will put it on the tracks in front of the Cleveland station for the community to view. And there'll be, of course, a storyboard explaining the significance of these short trains to our community and the canal and the changes that we've seen in the last 100 years.
Oh, did you hear it? Whoa, they're ringing the bell.
Here's what's happening downtown. Much progress is being made on the Buzzards Bay Rotary in September. The work had stopped for the summer months to avoid exasperating traffic during the tourist season. Earlier this month, Select Board members, urged by resident Heather DiPaolo, asked Mass DOT if they would place some sort of "Pardon Our Appearance" signs in the construction area. Detour signs are sprinkled around town as milling and road work is ongoing. Here's some work happening down on County Road. The new Rod and Rail restaurant is open for business, located at 149 Main Street, formerly the Buzzards Bay Tavern. Find them on Facebook to see daily specials and hours that they are open. Matthew Hennessy previously owned and operated Driftwood Public House on Court Street in Plymouth. Welcome to Bourne, and wishing you great success here. The Tides at Bourne, next to Keystone Place, has been making progress on their construction of 120 apartments, which they hope to have completed by early 2022. The developer, which used to be known as Calamar Apartments, is now called Connect 55 Plus. They held a presentation about their development on Wednesday, September 29th. At the presentation, only one bedroom was still available for rent, and only 40 two-bedroom units were still available for rent. The rest have been pre-reserved. Here's an update on COVID-19. Nationwide, the U.S. has hit the unfortunate milestone of having over 700,000 COVID-19 deaths, more than any other country. There have now been more deaths from COVID-19 in the U.S. than from the Spanish flu, which caused 675,000 deaths in the United States from February of 1918 until April of 1920. Since the pandemic began, Massachusetts has had 757,849 confirmed COVID-19 cases and 18,240 deaths. Statewide, 4.62 million people have been fully vaccinated, with nearly another 500,000 Massachusetts residents partially vaccinated. Massachusetts' vaccination rate stands at 67.9% of residents being fully vaccinated. 9 Massachusetts cities and towns have achieved a fully vaccinated rate of 90%. Here's how we are doing in and around Bourne. For those who are eligible to receive the vaccine 12 years or older, Bourne has a vaccination rate of 69%, Falmouth is at 73%, Mashpee at 63.4%, Plymouth is at 62.6%, Sandwich at 63.8%, and Wareham is at 51.5%. On September 29th, the CDC issued an urgent recommendation for pregnant women and those who have recently given birth to get vaccinated. Only 31% of pregnant women are vaccinated. As of September 27th, more than 125,000 confirmed COVID-19 cases in pregnant women, with over 22,000 requiring hospitalization, and 160 have died. Pfizer has booster shots available for those eligible, 65 and older, nursing home residents, and those 50 to 64 who have underlying health issues and whose second dose was at least 6 months ago. Moderna and J&J have requested approval for booster shots. A decision is expected in the coming weeks. The booster shot is to prevent breakthrough cases. A breakthrough case refers to someone who is fully vaccinated contracting the coronavirus. Fully vaccinated individuals do not usually have severe illness or require hospitalization. Need a COVID-19 test? Unfortunately, it's not always easy to get one. Rapid testing, known as antigen testing, allows people to learn within minutes whether they are carrying enough of the COVID-19 virus to be contagious. With this knowledge, infectious people can stay home and quarantine before they infect others. Several experts have called on the Biden administration to issue an executive order reclassifying rapid tests as a public health tool rather than a medical device. If that happened, the companies selling many tests in Europe, like Abbott and Roche, would quickly flood the U.S. market, making tests available. They would not necessarily be free, but they would be substantially cheaper and more available than they are now. There is free testings on Thursdays and Sundays from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Barnstable County Fairgrounds in Falmouth off Route 151. You can schedule your appointment for a COVID test by visiting barnstablecountyhealth.org. Drive-through COVID testing is available by appointment at the Cape Cod Hospital campus in Hyannis, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 11 a.m. and 3:30 to 6 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 7:30 to 11 a.m., and at the Falmouth Hospital campus, Sunday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Also, check out CVS and Walgreens websites for available COVID testing appointments. Here's an update on services. The Residential Recycling Center is open 6 days per week from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., closed on Tuesdays. Please don't bag your recycling. Please position your barrels 3 feet apart. Drop clothing and textiles in bags at the drop boxes located in the parking lots of Bourne Public Schools. These donations benefit the Bourne PTA. The Council on Aging has some new programs in October. On Mondays at 10:30, bring your basketball and go have some fun at the Basketball Senior Shoot-Around. On the first Tuesdays of the month, evening appointments for financial planning are available. Meet one-on-one for half an hour at no charge. Also on Tuesdays at 10 a.m., you can take an art class with the Canalside Artists. Starting October 18th on Mondays and Fridays at 9 a.m., a new strength training class with Callie Fernandez is available for $7 per class. Don't forget to check out all the exercise programs at the Council on Aging. The COA also has the Connection Cafe, a welcoming place for people with memory concerns. On Wednesdays, it's Wellness Wednesdays with a coffee talk, a walk, chair yoga, meditation, and lunch, all located at the Bourne Community Building. Need some prepared meals? Order meals at the Council on Aging by noon on Friday for pickup the following Thursday. The list of meal options is available on their website, townofbourne.com. Then click on Departments, choose the Council on Aging, and then on the left side of the menu, choose Menu Sid's Kitchen. A mobile dental clinic is available for seniors on October 26th. Call 508 827-6725 to schedule your appointment. Open enrollment for Medicare is October 15th through December 7th. Make an appointment with state-certified Shine counselors to help you understand healthcare coverage, review cost increases, and find out what's new in Medicare. Call the COA at 508-759-0600, extension 5300 for an appointment. There's lots more programming at the Council on Aging. Check out their newsletter online at townofbourne.com. Click on Council on Aging Department and then select Newsletter from the menu on the left. Here's what's happening at the library.
So, it's October at the library. What have we got going on?
Got a couple of really exciting programs, something for everyone. On October 21st, Ted Reinstein, who you all know from Chronicle, is going to be talking about his new book, Before Brooklyn. Space is limited because of our COVID limitations, but it is an in-person program. So you want to go to our website and register for your spot in that program. Now, if you're a teen, or you want to act like a teen, we're doing Halloween tie-dye. That's on Saturday, October 30th at 10 a.m.
I wouldn't go to that.
That should be a lot of fun. I mean, tie-dye is coming back. Do you remember when it was around the first time?
Sadly, I do.
I do. And Rit dye all over your hands. My mother almost killed me. Navy blue in the washing machine. And then if you're really looking for a blast, Monster Mayhem.
Ooh, what's that?
Monster Mayhem. We have Toe Jam, the puppet band, is coming on October 29th at 10 a.m. Wear your spookiest costumes. You wearing a costume?
Yeah, I'm going to be a witch again.
How is that a change? I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going as a teddy bear. Hey, Kathy.
How you doing, Area?
I'm all right. So, we want to give a quick update of what's going on at the library. So one of the things we thought we'd showcase is our rental collection. Many people have said, oh, the line for the bestsellers is so long, whether it's on electronic or the print copy. So I wanted to tell everyone about our rental collection. It says rental right here. It's the top books. These two are new releases this week. So here are the rules for the rental collection. It's $2 for 1 week. You can't renew them. You can't reserve them. It's luck of the draw when you get to the desk. Now, some people say, where do the retired books go?
You can buy them for $3 at a cart right next to the other library's books.
So what's great about that is if your book club is reading one of the newer books, you might actually find it on the retired rental shelf. All right, that's all I've got about rentals. Happy reading. Hey, Kathy. What's up?
It's a good part.
I think of you as a friend, Kathy. I think we need to do an intervention.
A Jamie intervention?
No. What's with the t-shirt?
Okay.
Fraser's
Ridge.
Ridge.
Jamie Fraser. They go from Scotland to North Carolina, and they're in the beginning of the Revolution. These people have been in Revolution twice. It's fascinating.
I feel like I've been in a revolution with you. You're a little obsessed with Outlander. All of the copies at the library are on this table for you. Libraries let you share materials.
Have you
I know he's
met
hot.
Jamie?
I know he's hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Fraser, King of Men.
At the library. Check it out.
The other thing I wanted to tell you all about is that the library has applied for a grant through the CPC, the Community Preservation Committee, for the historic section to redo some important things here at the library, including fixing the roof, fixing the windows that are in the front of the building, and the front door, which is, you might know, extremely historically inaccurate.
I think it was remodeled versus remodeled.
Yes. So we want to fix those things. We have applied for a grant, and we need your vote at the November 15th town meeting to approve it. So please come on down to the town meeting and help us out.
If you have any questions, feel free to stop in and ask me. I'm Area Finn, the interim director, and come and ask me, well, what does this project include? What are the prices? What are you thinking about? We'll be happy to share our ideas with you.
And show you all the leaks.
Have a great week. Happy reading.
Bye-bye.
Library books can be returned to the drop box in the library near the gym at the Bourne Community Building on Main Street. Curbside pickup is still available at the library. The Bourne Food Pantry accepts food donations and monetary donations. Food donations can be dropped off at the box in the lobby of the Bourne Community Building. Send monetary donations to Friends Food Pantry, P.O. Box 144, Buzzards Bay, Massachusetts, 02532. The pantry is located at 20 Commerce Park Road in Pecasset. It's open Tuesdays, 9 a.m. to noon. For more information, give the pantry a call at 508-759-3351 or find them on Facebook. Hey, if you're in need of Meals on Wheels, or if you could volunteer to deliver meals, call Elder Services of Cape Cod, 508-394-4630. Here are some beautiful photos taken by area photographers showing the beauty that surrounds us. Here's a look at the calendar. October 14th at 7 p.m., the Bourne Historical Society will host a lecture on the recently cleaned maritime paintings by Charles S. Raleigh. The talk will be given by Michael Dyer, curator of maritime history at the New Bedford Whaling Museum. Also, Ron and Tracy Lindholm of Cape Cod Picture Framing and Restoration will detail the cleaning process the paintings underwent. The lecture will take place at the Bourne Historical Center, 30 Keene Street, at 7 p.m. October 16th, the Alzheimer's Support Group will host the Alzheimer's Cultural Day with free virtual events. On October 17th, the Alzheimer's Walk will be held at Hubs Around the Cape. For more info, visit alzheimerscapecod.org or give them a call at 508-896-5170. The Bourne Rec Department hosts the annual Trunk or Treat at the Community Building on Thursday, October 28th from 5 to 6 p.m. Cars and vans and trucks are parked around the building and decorated with Halloween themes. Kids and family members walk from vehicle to vehicle, trick-or-treating and gathering their candy or maybe a trick. November 15th is the date set for Bourne's special town meeting and town meeting. Well, thanks so much for watching this episode of the Bourne Review, and I'll see you next time.